Do it or ditch it time. Do it or ditch it time is here. This is where we take a look at an attraction between the Disney parks and ask out loud, is it worth doing or ditching? And today's big attraction happens to be out at Walt Disney World. It happens to be in EPCOT. It happens to be in the France Pavilion, and that is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. On July 15th, 2017, Disney Parks announced during its D23 Expo presentation that a duplicate of the ride from Disneyland Paris would come to EPCOT's France Pavilion at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida in 2020. Construction began in November of the same year. With land clearing after construction delays and the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, the attraction opened on October 1st, 2021, on the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World and the 39th anniversary of EPCOT. The trackless ride system uses physical, larger-than-life sets and screens to make you feel like you've been shrunk down to rat size and are on quite the adventure. Tyler Crouch, Katrina Manzoni, Sabrina Graves, and returning for the first time this year, Walt Disney World reporter Garrett Hassel, all with us here to discuss whether or not Remy's Ratatouille Adventure
Garrett
is worth doing or ditching. Oh, hi, Garrett.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
Oh, I'm feeling fresh, non-Sith-like, and the whatnot.
Yeah, no,
that's what a Sith would say. Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
Doing psyche vows on the whole situation, so don't worry, I'll get my notes later about who's a Sith and who isn't, and who's just delusional.
I'm glad. Well, speaking of delusion, I'm thinking you should speak French for us right now and tell us what the name of this attraction is in France. What do they call it there?
I actually was rehearsing it while you were talking just so I could get it right. So it is Ratatouille, l'aventure totalement touquée de Remy, or Ratatouille, the zany adventure of Remy. That's pretty much what I'm into. So
that was so romantic.
Yeah.
Totalement touquée de Remy.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Look out, ladies.
I love this
about
man.
As much as I got.
He's got to watch out for me too.
My goodness. You know what? Tyler, not into those huggable meet and greets, but when it comes to Garrett,
I will hug Garrett all day long.
There we go. Hold him close.
I'll hug you too, honey.
There we go. Wow. Well, it's getting really uncomfortable in here.
Yeah, we're just going to have to get our own room soon. So.
Maybe your own boxes together on screen. What do you think?
Well, Garrett, next time you got to scoot over. I'm going to sit there. You can sit here.
I know. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Just scooch over to the middle section, the gluten-free gal.
I believe the engagement is over. Yes.
It's over.
Yeah, he's about to get engaged to somebody else at this point. Garrett, tell us, we're going to start with you here. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, EPCOT, worth doing or ditching?
Absolutely worth doing it. I got to do the original version out in Disneyland Paris, and it was amazing. Here, while the location seems kind of cramped in a corner, it is a lot of fun. It's a zany ride. It uses a trackless ride system, which it's not that common still at Disney, and I love every moment of this, and I love how they kept it true to the French culture, because in Disneyland Paris, they mix English and French speaking in this, but it's not that everyone can understand it. Whether you're American or French, you can understand what's going on, because they might do an example where it's like no, that's too simple, and then they'll say like a little bit in English, and so the story is seamless. It doesn't get caught up in like mistranslation, and the effects are amazing. And even when I went on it, masks were required on board, and you could smell everything through the mask. Like when you're going into spoilers, you go into a fridge for a little bit, you can smell all the different scents around there, whether that's fish or produce, and it's simply amazing. And even though I've went on it before, when I went on the one at EPCOT, I was blown away. I forgot about some moments, and I got scared for a while. I was like, because Skinner, he's looking for you because you're a mouse, and people don't like mice in kitchens for some reason, or sorry, rat. People don't like rats.
People love mice.
Yeah.
They hate
people
rats.
do love mice in kitchens, but rats not so much. But this is totally worth doing. I highly recommend it on busy days. The line may be long, but I promise it's an amazing experience and completely lets you connect with everyone's favorite rat, Remy.
There you go. We got to do it. Let's head on over to theme park journalist Sabrina Graves. Quite a fan of the EPCOT, given her appearance here today. Who are you wearing? Is it a theme park?
It is a wall. I think a construction wall design. I love the colors. It's great. But yeah, no, for this ride in particular, I actually did get to go during the 50th, like on opening, and did a friends group trip, and we were very fortunate enough to like land those boarding passes. We waited, I think, only four hours from park opening over to when we were actually able to go on the ride, and I loved it. I know it's like the blueprint of these rides that are trackless, but I think it's so charming, and I love the film, and it's just such a special moment with friends that I will forever will try to make it a point to ride it if the line's not that crazy. I think that as far as like Lightning Lane, if I'd pay extra, I'm unsure if I would. I think I would reserve it for rides that have like a longer loading queue. Like personally, I would love to play Lightning Lane for Soarin' Over California because that line can get intense.
Yeah. That's terrific advice, especially with the Lightning Lane there. Let's jump on over to Tyler now. Do it or ditch it. Remy's, you gotta board a rat, go scurrying across Paris and restaurants and whatnot.
Yeah, I think I've been hard on this ride in the past, definitely, especially because before this opened, I'd been on the one in Paris, and I think that it was touted so highly in Paris that I was just like, oh, I can't wait for this ride. And then it has a few issues, like just the black floor that you can constantly see and stuff. But when I went on it a few more times at EPCOT, I really started gaining more appreciation for it.
Oh, wow.
I really did. And I think it is actually a very cute little ride. It's got a lot of great details. This scene right now that you're going through is like the one big physical set, which I wish there was a little bit more physical sets. But it is really cute and it's really fun. And I would say that it's definitely worth your time. I think that just it does things that no other ride in Disney World does, which I think with the trackless stuff, which I think is a really good it's really cool technology. So yeah, I would say do it. I don't know if I would pay for the Lightning Lane. Like Sabina said, I think there's better places to spend your money if you really want to do Lightning Lane, because from what I've seen, that line actually doesn't get much. I think the longest I've seen
it has a good flow.
Yeah,
for loading.
Yeah, it really does, and I've seen it at like an hour usually, which I think is totally worth the wait. So yeah, do it. Don't ditch it. Do it.
Fantastic. All right. And Katrina, we know how you love them rats.
Yes.
So tell us, does their ride hold up?
Yeah. I think it's really great. I think it's cute, like what Tyler said, what everybody said. I think it's a really cute, quaint ride, and especially like for kids and stuff, I think it's really fun when you're going into the refrigerator and then you see all these like creepy little eyes just stare at you in the darkness, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone. And I think that's really enjoyable. Also, I kind of agree that Lightning Lane, it's a little steep for a family of 4 to pay. I mean, if you have the extra money to spend, by all means, then go ahead and do it. But if you don't and you don't mind waiting for like an hour or so, then I would just wait in the normal queue. But yeah, I would say do it.
Excellent. So it sounds like 4 duets all around.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Garrett, you speaking Parisian to us, that French Parisian dialect.
It's speaking American just with a really good accent.
That's what it's falling with style.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, now you've heard from us. It's a bunch of duets all the way around. You tell us, does it matter to you whether or not you got to have a Lightning Lane for this? Is that something that you would pay for? Is that something that you would need in order to get on this attraction? Or are you willing to wait a few hours potentially to experience Remy's Ratatouille adventure? Is it a do it or a ditch it from you? Let us know in our comment section. As always, we appreciate hearing what's on your mind.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.